I just made a couple notes for you guys. So the first thing is, and this is the same thing you do when you are auditioning. How many of you guys are still auditioning for theater? Okay. How many of you have auditioned before? Okay, good. You know what an audition is. When you do an audition, a lot of it is on all the work you do before you get to the audition, right? You walk in that door, they're assessing you as soon as you walk in the door. How you enter the room, how you're dressed, right? How you sound, are you smiling, okay? Are you coming in kind of, I want to be an American idiot. Well, great, but they don't know that yet. So all you do is look, you're looking angry. So it's like, show them angry in the audition. Don't show them angry when you're starting off. But the point being to do your homework. Okay? Do your homework. Research schools. Find out schools where you live. Many of you hopefully live in New York City somewhere, in Manhattan or elsewhere. There's 1,600 schools. Look at schools in your community. Walk by the school that you walk by every day. Write down the name of the school. Go online. Look on their website. You can look at their annual arts report. On every single school's website is a little thing on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side it says statistics. Click on that, and on the right-hand side it will drop down annual arts report. It will say how many art teachers they have in the school, how many cultural partners they work with, how many times do they take their kids to see theater or museums, etc. Okay? That's something that comes from our office that they generate. It is self-reported, so it's not always accurate, but it's better than having nothing. Point being is, if you get to the point of being able to send your resume, read about the school. Don't send to whom it may concern. To me, you will do it to whom it may concern. Because I will send it out generally. But if you're applying for a school online, find out who the principal is. Don't call them by the first name, Mr. or Mrs., or even better, dear Principal Jackson, or whatever the last name is. Reference who you are, but I can tell you, having looked at resumes for 20 years, the worst thing you can do is talk about how this job will help you. I am shocked I still get those resumes. When I was at Disney and Tada, teaching artists. This would be great for me because I'm an inexperienced teacher, and I'm really good, and I've done student teaching, and I think if I can do this, it'll be really great, and then I can go out. I kind of don't care. My goal is the kids, right? So remember, when you're applying for a job, you're applying to help young people. That's always your focus. In fact, that is your focus for everything you do. If it hasn't been, I'm encouraging you from this second on, every decision you make in your career in this field about theater education is what's best for the kids. If you're teaching choreography where you've got a killer scene and they're not getting it, they're not responding to it, move on. Try it out, revisit it. Don't give it away, don't throw it away. You do a theater exercise, it doesn't work, revisit it in a couple days, but don't keep, I know this is going to work, I know it's going to work, if you're losing them. Right? We got to meet them where they're at a little bit. Understand where they're coming from, and then you can kind of take them to another place. Right? Meet them where they're at, give them opportunities to go somewhere else. Okay? So know that in your job application, first, a little bit about the school you're applying to. If you are really comfortable with pre-K to 3, and you really kind of don't like high school, but that's where the job is, don't apply for that high school job. Similarly, if you're a high school teacher and you know you're a high school teacher, you actually really want to teach at the university level, but you're not ready, or you don't think you're ready, so you want to teach in the school system. You might teach pre-K to 3 and then do early childhood. But if you want to work with actors at a level that is at the professional adult, please don't apply for jobs in pre-K to 4. I can tell you numerous occasions within my first year in this position just now that people have gotten, U-rated. Terrible, you don't want to be U-rated. That's like a scarlet letter for you. It's tough. Okay? Okay? U-rated can be for many reasons, but the reality is, why would another principal necessarily consider you when already you didn't work out at some other schools? Does that make sense? So know the school you're going to. If you love working with kids that have no arts experience and you want to be that spark, fantastic. If you want to be a school for professional arts kids, kind of just be, you can be selective too.